All cars have extras. I mean, let's say you walk into a BMW dealership tomorrow. You'll have to decide if you want a sunroof or climate control, maybe heated seats or seat massages. Hell, maybe you would drop a bunch of money on a crystal gear selector. And yes, it's actually a real thing. But that's exactly what we are looking at today. Let's take a look at some of the most insane options you can put on cars, whether it's dumb expensive or just dumb. Now you might think this will be a list full of super expensive cars like Bentleys and Maybachs, but no, we are starting it off with a Fiat. The Fiat 500L has an interesting option. Let's say you love yourself some espresso. The Fiat might be the car for you. Yes, you can add a portable espresso machine for your Fiat 500L. Okay, an espresso machine is a bit weird, but I can kinda almost see it being useful. The next one I don't really understand. Maybe I'm just too poor of a person to understand it, but here we go. Porsche offers an option for around $800, where you can cover your air vents in leather. Why? You know how much KFC you can buy for $800, and what's the point of the leather on the air vents? Next, Honda. And this is a weird extra, but I think it's damn cool. With the Honda City K car, you could add a foldable motorized scooter. So when you get to the beach, you can stroll around on your mini scooter. Or if you get pulled over for drinking and driving, you can take your scooter home and still make it, since no license is required to drive the little scooter thingy. Truly handy feature. Next, in many cars there are tons of extra gauges, giving the owner extra information like turbo boost gauges, fuel pressure, G-force, and even air fuel ratios. Well, Mini also decided they need a special gauge that you can put in as an extra, and they called it the Openometer. Now you might ask, what is an Openometer? What does it do? What does it tell you? Well, it's a gauge that keeps track on how long you drove with the roof off. Important info, that is. Okay, next we're moving from Mini to Tesla. Are you an apocalypse preparer? Do you only drive a diesel truck? I think it's time to go greener and buy a Tesla. Why? Because Tesla has an extra just for you guys. They have an option bioweapon defense mode, which basically pressurizes the cabin with HEPA filtered air. Actually, it would also be quite a good option if you work at a waste facility. And if you don't know what the waste facility is, it's basically the place where all the poop goes. Yeah. Next up, Nissan. The Nissan Cube is an interesting looking vehicle, but it's even weirder on the inside than on the outside. I shit you not, you can buy the car with a shag dash carpet. Nissan says it's there to hold your glasses. I have a confession to make, I really want to touch it. Okay, so we're back at Fiat again now. The normal Fiat 500 is a girly car. Let's not lie. And if you disagree with that, Fiat's main target audience are women. For $40 you can add a makeup holder for the busy girl that's always on the road. And I think it's a great idea till you end up in somebody's rear end. I think there's a bigger likelihood crashing this car with the holder than without it. You're just tempting people to do their makeup in the car. Anyways, we all know Volvos are incredibly safe cars. Their crash test ratings are very good, but Volvo decided we need to make the car safe from intruders too. They called the option the intruder query function, and what it did is it could tell you if there was a heartbeat in the rear seats. So if a serial killer sat behind you in the car could warn you. Genius! As if it would make any difference. It's a bit late if they're already in the car, don't you think? Next car. Picture this. You are camping. You wake up after day 3 and you smell like old fish. Luckily you opted for the optional power shower. At least it rhymes. In the Honda CR-V you could pay extra to add an attachable powered shower. Kinda weird, but kinda cool, I guess. Okay, so we have done weird and a bunch of it. So let's just throw in one expensive one before we end the list. How does a $150,000 option sound? Yes, you can buy multiple cars for the price of just this one option. But for $150K, you can fit a Breitling clock to your Bentley. And the clock's mechanisms are machined out of a solid block of gold. Oh, and obviously the clock also features 8 real diamonds. Because why not? Anyways, that was a few crazy options. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I'll check you guys in the next one. Go through my other videos. I've got list videos, I've got single car videos, I've got opinion videos, I've got a whole build series on my BMW, I've got motorcycle videos, anything. I'll check you guys in the next one. Woo! Cheers,